Hilfiger. On a Tuesday evening, this is the Star Report. Welcome aboard. Okay, late night edition. You got to be in the algorithm, you know. Pill Cosby. Yes, Pill Cosby. Guilty, huh? Taking coochie back in 1975. Drunk off the power, you know. Shit's catching up with him. And the female, I'm not going to say her full name, even though she's older now, but supposedly she was 16 years old at the time, at the Playboy Mansion. Pill Cosby didn't even go to the trial out in Santa Monica, but the jury came back today, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think it was maybe 3 p.m. Pacific Time, West Coast. They came back with a liable. Is liable. A liable verdict, I'll just say that. What do you think? I think he's a freak. I think Bill Cosby is one of those old freaks, and back in those days, you know, it was different. Not that it was right, but it was different. He's already said, and there's a famous comedy album, I forget which one, we've spoken about it before, where he spoke about giving girls Spanish fly. Now, to his credit, they used to sell Spanish fly in smoke shops and all sorts of bodegas, and they would always say, you know, when advertising this stuff, put it in a female's drink when she's not looking. But he was found liable, as I said, so that's my main topic tonight. Also, pardon me, Troll Babies, good evening, how you guys doing? Cheers. Before I get to the showrunner, do you guys remember that Italian bitch who I ran a scam with back in the early to mid 80s from my hometown, and the one who was trying to have me killed? Well, I got a call today, and I can't even say it. She's now with Jesus. Oh my God. She's out of here. Cheers. Oh, man. I'm going to try and be sensitive because I'm sure somebody from her family who knows my family will probably catch wind of this. But yeah, she's now in the bosom of Abraham, huh? I'm an atheist, but let me just say God is good. Yeah, she put up a fight, you know, just age crept up on her. Her and I, you know, we're the same age, you know. But a lot of people, you know, from my era, they lived rough lives back in the 80s, you know, partying and, you know, just abusing their bodies. And as you know, I had a liver transplant in 2008. And here I still am, the devil in the flesh. But that bitch is gone. Oh my God, that bitch is gone. Anyway, how you guys doing this evening? And my showrunner, is Drake killing hip hop? And if so, is that a good thing? Irv Gotti, good guy. We've chopped it up on multiple occasions, and a month or two ago, recently, that's another story. But Irv Gotti going through LAX. They filmed him, and you know he was jumping in the fly whip. You know, he said, "Hey, I love Drake, good human being, yada yada yada." But talking about Drake's new album, honestly, never mind. It's not a hip hop album, and it's inspired him to find a new DMX. And I was like, huh? And this is, I don't want to say this is an old argument, but back in 2016, I've got a source for you here. They were talking about Drake's biting verses, ghost-written lyrics, song-stealing features, and pure overhyped music, going back to 2016. So this discussion, this topic, is Drake killing hip-hop. I think we should have this tonight. Let's try and be rational. I'm going to fall back with my opinion. I don't want to steer the conversation. I'm an older guy. I want you younger people to say whether he is or isn't. Maybe that's just hype. I mean, how can one man be so powerful to take away from what the culture, I'll use your words, culture represents, where it's headed? Joe Budden, who I like, very smart man, knowledgeable. He just did a discussion. I didn't see the entire video. He and what's that guy's name? Vince Staples. And they were discussing Drake's new album. Now, I don't know, other than Vince Staples being some type of quirky person who people think is intelligent, and maybe he is, I'm not going to dump on him, I've never heard anything from Vince Staples that I gave a fuck about. Troll babies, what say you? I think Joe Budden just likes him because he's a talker. I've seen some interviews with Vince Staples. But who the hell is Vince Staples to even give his opinion? He doesn't even have 1 million goddamn subscribers on YouTube. And how long has he been out? Signed to Def Jam, affiliated with Talib Kweli, in case you don't know who Vince Staples is. A lot of people don't. Didn't he come out of the... he's one of Tyler, the Creator's, Tyler and Frank Ocean's associates. Anyway, so the point is, pardon me, I'm rambling. Is Drake killing hip-hop? Now, we have been talking amongst ourselves on this platform and again, throughout hip-hop about the need for a new direction, something other than just bang, bang, shoot 'em up, nigga, die slow. That's an old term I used to use back in 2002. Now, I love bang, bang, shoot 'em up, nigga, die slow music. I love it. I don't play it in my home when I'm driving around and I need to just, blow off a little steam. I'll put something on. It just gets me going. But then I don't want to play it too loud. You feel me? But is it time for something new? And can I throw the Migos into the equation? The Migos are they still the biggest hip-hop group? There was a rumor that they broke up. Or are they washed? You guys would know better than me. Is Drake more powerful, more influential, more relevant than the Migos? How can Drake kill hip-hop? And again, does it need to be killed? I don't think, in my opinion, what we have today is hip-hop. Hip-hop used to be something that was more of a fun-filled pastime. Now it's just rap music now. It's crazy. The drill rap is going someplace very far left. I want no parts of drill rap. I'm too old. And I think a lot of people are just looking at it as it's just gang-related and it's just rooted in violence. What say you, okay? All right, also I got some sponsors coming up tonight. Some new sponsors, and tonight's show is sponsored by CreditWizPro.com. I say again, www.creditwizpro.com. Sit tight, 973, I see you. And a few other folks as well. I want to get to you guys. www.songsthatwork.info. It's another one of my sponsors for tonight, okay? All right, Troll Babies, how you guys doing? What's cracking? What's popping? Getting a late night start. Did I mention, I'll say Judy. Did I mention Judy got $500,000 in a verdict from Bill Cosby? $500K, yeah? I give her credit for taking Bill Cosby to court. I give her credit. Now, again, he didn't show up to the court, so they played videotape of one of his depositions. He's denied knowing this woman from 1975, but there is a picture of her on TMZ.com in case I did not give my source. Supposedly, she was 16 years old in this particular picture, and Bill Cosby looks like he's on something in the picture. Hopefully, he's not talking about touring anymore. When he came out of jail a couple of years ago, talking about doing a comedy tour. Old man, stop it. Sit your dumb ass down. Hold on a second. Is it Sharice? Hi, Sharice. I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Okay, and okay, I think that's from yesterday. JG, I didn't read that from yesterday. Pardon me. Something about Queen Latifah's recent comments. Oh yeah, I did. I addressed that yesterday. Thank you, JG. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm coming to the phone lines. I want to again just get some of my sponsors lined up here before we start doing too much. And I want to have this discussion about Drake. Is he killing hip hop? Irv Gotti seemed to think that, well, not seem to think, he made a statement that, hip-hop feeds his family and feeds others. Yes, but if the money is not being pooled and something productive is being done with it, then is that such a good thing? I'm not saying the whole genre of hip-hop is trash. I'm not saying that, but some type of shift needs to happen, okay? Eric, I get your donation. He says, on the block with Jenny did not give me my eggs, bacon, and cheese on a roll. Okay. I'm not at the speed. Okay. Subscribe to On the Block with Jen on YouTube, okay? She calls it from time to time. All right, guys, sit tight. I see you. Let me just make sure I get everything out of here. I got some cold pizza tonight in honor of that guinea bitch who's gone. Got this from Whole Foods today, huh? No issues with Mammy today. No issues with Mammy today. Huh? Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Troll babies, anything else we need to put on the table before we continue on, huh? Let me make sure my Cash App is set up. Okay, Blade, I got your Cash App early, thank you. Blade says, check your email. Okay, hold on a second, Blade. Just tapped in and caught the end of your sinister crackling. Did the guinea broad kick the bucket? Yes, she did. By the farm and get sent to the great Olive Garden in the sky. Blade, that Italian bitch, Sicilian, full-blooded, well, not full-blooded, nobody's full-blooded anything, but Sicilian family from New Jersey. That bitch was about it. And she knew where I hung out at in the 80s. And of course, I was coked out of my mind. And she used to call my voicemail. Because I had one of those voicemails where, you gave people the number and they could call and leave you a message. This is some old stuff, kids. They used to have voicemail centers. And people would call you, like if you were an actor or something like that, musician, and they could leave a message. And she used to leave messages for me, Blade, saying, I'm going to kill you, you fucking piece of shit. Call me back. And she knew where I hung out at, as I was just saying. So I was a little concerned about her popping my top. But thank you, Blade, for your donation. And is it Cronut got your donation? Yesterday's show was fire. And Randy is hilarious. I don't know if he's trolling. Hold on a second. I don't know if he's trolling or dead serious, and it just makes him even funnier. Salute Star. Yeah, I've never met Randy, but he's a good caller. He is from Washington Heights because he and I have spoke on multiple occasions. He knows a lot of the areas I used to hang out back in the 80s, and I think he is on the run. I really think he did, fuck up a bag, somebody's drugs, and he's on the run. But thank you for your donation, okay? And one more before I go to the phone lines, guys. Hold on a second. Jamal, cheers to the dead Italian scammer. Bing bong, LOL. Yeah, man, I'm going to sleep good tonight. I may even, you know what? Oh, I may crack the Henny tonight. I mean, I still have some more in that goddamn bottle, but give me a little time to really just get myself situated. And Bent Remy, I got your donation. We smoking on that Italian bitch's pack tonight. Church! Let me take a sip right now before. That bitch was about it. She said, I'm going to catch you, you fucking loser. She said, I know where you hang out at, that club downstairs with all those coke whores on 72nd Street. And I did. It was a club called Tracks, this rock and roll club. Whew. Okay, let's go to area code 704 early. Good evening, 704. Bill Cosby liable. Do you give a goddamn? Or is Drake killing hip hop? 704.
Yeah, Star. You know what? I was a little, man. I don't know if I'm disappointed in Bill Cosby or if I'm a little shocked. I mean, it's like because. Dang, how can I...
Sir, can you pick up the pace? Please don't kill my vibe. I picked up. Are you ready? Come on. It's on the screen. He's liable. Sounds like you're doing something else. Don't do me no favors.
All right, look. I'm going to keep it real.
Let's get him the fuck out of here. I know that voice. He's done that before. Troll Baby, don't you know that guy's voice? He always calls in, yeah. I'm not your friend, man. Get to the goddamn topic. Don't call me. Everybody hold on a second. Let me just take another drink, man. Jesus. It's on the screen, folks. Bill Cosby, liable, $500K. He took the pussy. Good evening, area code 626. Are you at the speed? If not, Drake, is he killing hip-hop? 626.
Star, the God, the devil, the legend. It's good to speak to you again. How you doing this evening, man?
I'm doing, sir. I'm doing. How about yourself?
I'm glad to hear that you're pushing, you know what I'm saying? As for myself, I could be doing better, but you know what I mean? There's brighter days ahead for me.
Okay.
First off, the Bill Cosby situation. I want to say salute to Bill Cosby because of the fact that with his the power that he had and the influence that he had while he was at his prime within the film industry.
Yeah.
I can't blame him. I personally, if I had power like that, I'd be doing some eyes wide shut shit myself. I'm quite the sexual deviant. A lot of people, they have their vices and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And my vice is definitely the female flesh. And I've spoken about this on the show before.
Okay.
So yeah, most definitely, I'll be doing the same shit that he do. So salute to him. As for Drake killing hip hop, yeah, most I wouldn't really say him precisely. But I kind of would point the finger at Quality Control, those guys, you know what I mean, P and all them and shit like that, and Lear Cohen when he was associated through the 300 deal prior to him going to, and taking over and rebranding YouTube Music because of the fact that Quality Control in itself, it's in the name. You know what I mean? Like, you look at the name and it's Quality Control. So they lowered the quality of music and made it into the trash that it is today, putting Atlanta at the top. I mean, even if, you know what I mean?
Well, hang on a second. Let me just rebuttal some of what you're saying. I appreciate your input. Is Drake that powerful? One album that's listed under Apple as a dance album. Is it that powerful? Is it really shutting everything down because he's that good? I mean, I think so personally. Or is everything else just so mundane and contrived? How is Drake able to even, for people to think he can kill hip-hop? Let's be objective.
I'll be blunt. When it came down to new music that was coming out last Friday, the only album that I heard was West Side Boogie's More Black Superheroes. I didn't even know that Drake dropped, of course, because he did a surprise shit. But I haven't heard a Drake album since, what was it, the last one that he dropped with the pregnant broads on the cover and shit like that? I heard that Chopped and Screwed when I was in Arizona. And right now I'm over here in Trashville, Tennessee, and I don't hear nobody playing that shit. And this is Music City, right?
How old are you again? I forget it. I think I know your voice. Are you like CVR? Is that you?
Yep, this is Sever.
Yeah.
And I'm 26 years old.
Okay. Listen, let's not pretend. Let's not pretend your girl or whoever you smash is not into Drake. Let's not do that. Most females.
Well, actually,
hang on. Most females know that Drake dropped a new album. I mean, let's be objective. Don't just be a player hater, because you're an artist also, right? I've heard your music.
Oh, I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not a player hater, especially since I have similar lineage as Drake as well too. You know what I'm saying? Afro-Jewish, even though I didn't exactly, come. My mom, when they tried to put me in the fucking the little movies and stuff like that when I was a kid.
You gotta watch the F-bomb. I'm the only one that does the cursing. Watch the F-bomb, please.
Oh, pardon. Excuse me. I didn't know that this was a dumb out show. But yeah, my mom didn't let me, do the movies and everything like that. I can still remember when I was like at the mall in LA and stuff like that, people coming up to us and she was like, no, he can't be in the commercial. No, he can't be in the movie. And now I'm in the situation I'm in right now, pulling myself up by my bootstraps, but it is what it is. At least I got my head on straight.
So is Drake killing hip hop? That's the question. This has been going on since 2016. Irv Gotti's talking about it. Joe Budden. How many diss tracks did Joe do at Drake? Wasn't it 4? Back when he was on Everyday Struggle?
Yeah, I remember the Making of a Murderer.
4 diss tracks, and Drake never responded. Drake was in concert, and he said, pump, 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 pump it up.
Right, which is very interesting because of the fact that Drake did, take a lot of his style from Budden. He also took a lot of...
Stop it, sir. Listen, stop it.
He did. He took a lot of his style from Budden.
No, please don't do that.
You're cool with Budden from what I know.
And I can be objective. Drake took nothing from Joe Budden. Please don't do that. Now, hang on a second. Why is Vince Staples even commenting? I mean, aside from Joe Budden, who likes to talk to Vince Staples.
Yo, shout out to
No,
Vince.
sir, we don't do shout-outs. Don't make me hang up on you. Don't ever try and do a shout-out on my goddamn show.
Salute to Vince Staples, man. For real. He be coming out with the dopest shit.
Let's get him out of here. See, folks, anybody can be hung up on. Try to shout him out and then salute him. I don't give a goddamn about Vince Staples. I was trying to ask him a question. Gangs of Love, I got your donation. Matt Barnes is your second cousin. He's half Italian. Is he Neapolitan or Sicilian trash? So there is a difference. I'm not Sicilian, but thank you for your donation. Hang on a second, guys. I have a new sponsor who's going to be sending me a book. I want you to go check out that website right there. Is it 2yuki.com? She's got a book, and Amy said the book is being sent to me. I had 3 books that were mailed to me recently. I'm waiting on Troy Reed's book about Alpo. I paid for that, and I want to recommend that you guys pay for Troy Reed's book also, okay? You guys, I'm not on the Henny flow yet. Just sit tight. I'm just getting a little toasty here, and we're going to get to the Henny because that bitch is out of here. Hallelujah. Area code 917. Tuesday night, late night. Are you up to speed? Bill Cosby. Liable.
Hi, how are you, sir?
Hey there. Good evening. Who's this?
This is Brooklyn.
Hey, how are you, darling? It's cracking.
I'm doing good. So you're talking about Cosby now being sued in a civil suit.
Yeah.
Didn't this happen like 30 years ago? I mean, isn't there a statute of limitations for somebody coming back to you to sue you?
Obviously not. He was found liable today. $500,000.
From a case 30 years ago, based on what evidence? That sounds such. I mean, come on.
Yeah, 1975 to be precise. TMZ in multiple sources, Reuters, AP. Yeah, 1975.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really? So what do you think about that? So what were you saying about
No. What do you think? First. I'm regurgitating the story. It's real. I have a source. I'm not making it up. What do you think?
I just think it's bullshit at this point. For 30 years ago, someone is going to be railroaded. They already put the man in jail. They hyped him up. He was better than sliced bread. Now, all of a sudden, he's tossed in jail for some shit 30 years ago from these women that's coming together to say 30 years ago he put something in their drink. When back then they're going to these Playboy mansions, Hugh Hefner parties, where they're snorting and doing all kinds of crap. And now, so now he's isolated from the Hugh Hefner parties. Nobody else.
Hugh Hefner's dead. Hugh Hefner was having orgies. I'm sure he was getting rammed from behind, more than likely having sex with animals. I mean, allegedly, I don't know. I'm just talking crazy.
Ew.
But
you know what I'm saying? So here he comes. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So yes, Bill Cosby has been found liable. Can I ask how old are you?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm sorry.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh yes, I'm in my late 30s, early 40s.
Okay.
I can't give you the exact. Come on.
Okay. So listen, respect the jokes. She took him to trial. She won the bag. Caught the old nigga lacking. Caught him lacking.
She sure did.
Yeah.
This is a lesson for all of us. I mean, they pull some shit. I mean, what is going on?
You've got to watch your language first and foremost. I do the cursing on this.
Out there.
Excuse me. I do the cursing on this show. Please stop with the profanity. You keep saying it. Are you talking or are you insulted now?
No, I'm sorry. No.
How about we get you the fuck out of here? Folks, let me go get the Henny so I can really turn up. I'll get to banging on everybody tonight, goddamn. Hold on a second. You got the right one tonight. Kids, that's what I'm back on tonight. You should know what that is. That's that real shit. All right. Let's get to it. Bill Cosby. They caught the old nigga lacking. She took him to trial. And what? Pay me. You tried to take this coochie when I was a baby. She told him I'm on my period. No, stop trying to touch me, old nigga. Caught him lacking. Hold on. Blade was cracking. Blade says there's no justice. Star involved that woman in a stock market scam. This nigga ratting on me. Let her take the fall. Let her do the time. Didn't even send bail money. Blade. She pulled me in. She was working down on Wall Street. She called me because I lived in New York. Yeah, she went to the penitentiary. She got greedy. She got greedy and got caught. And then when she was calling my voicemail saying, Troy, give me a call. You see, it went from Terrain, you're a loser, you're a piece of shit, to Troy, give me a call. It's very important. I said, this bitch is trying to set me up. Code Red, I got your donation. Cheers, folks. Whew, okay, please don't push my button tonight, please. I'm doing a late show. Let me do the cursing, all right? Fish Low got your donation, my nigga. Fish from Pistol Waving, Money Craving, New Haven. Okay, that's what's up, big nigga. Connecticut in the building. Let's go. Is that you checking in? Area code 203?
Yes, sir.
Gun waving, Pistol Waving, New Haven. How you feel, man?
Chilling, man. You already know.
Crack.
Yo, Pill Bill did it, man. Point blank.
Yeah.
If you cash out, you did it. Point blank. It is what it is.
Yeah. I'm not caping for that old nigga just because he's a man of color. He's dirty. Go ahead.
Not at all. He did it. And a dude from the school of Bill Cosby, Deshaun Watson, he just cashed out on like 20 broads. I don't know if you know that. I just saw that.
Well, he has not been convicted yet. He has not been convicted, so let's not put dirt on his name.
But he cashed out, though. He cashed out on he cashed out on 20 broads though. 20 or 24. You paying 24 broads?
Well, he has not been convicted, sir. So let's just take it easy. Let's take it easy. Go ahead.
Now, I hear you. But it's a long time listening.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, calling a freshman. I was listening to you when you was up here. You know what I mean? So keep it gangster. I'm out.
Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay. Checking in from New Haven, Connecticut, the home of my nigga Steezo. For those who know your hip hop history in Connecticut. Hold on a second. Maritza. Hi, Maritza. Oh, you got to be joking. She says, you're talking about my cousin, you degenerate. You degenerate from Scotch Plains. And she spelled it right. A lot of people don't spell Scotch Plains, New Jersey right. Do I know you, Maritza? Hang on a second, guys. Hold on, everybody. Don't move. Whew. Let's all slow it down. Area code 973, good evening. Is Drake killing hip hop? 973, good evening. 973. Okay.
You hear me?
Is that Jada? Yo, you're always on delay. Come on, my nigga. Jada Bandit. Come on, my nigga.
Nah, how am I on delay? I'm not even on speaker this time. That's why I was like, I don't understand. You hear me?
My nigga, how you feel? Jada Bandit,
You can't hear me?
repping
I'm
P-Town.
I'm good.
Patterson, how you
Yeah, I
feel, my
wasn't even
nigga?
on my
Let's go.
nigga headset this time.
What's cracking?
Same stuff, no cursing, right? Same stuff, new day,
Okay.
I tried. Oh, you said to call you this morning. I called, but you ain't answer. I called like at 1 something.
Call where? Call where, sir?
Call you. You said you told me last night to call you.
You called me today?
And when I called.
You called me today?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I called you.
Jada, you've got my Google number. You have to email me and say, I'm calling you at such and such a time. That's my Google number. I don't check messages on that number.
Okay.
I don't do no texting.
I didn't leave no message.
You're
I ain't leave no message.
Yeah,
but yeah.
You're from Patterson, my nigga. Let's keep it real. I can't give you my my direct number, but you're from Patterson. Let's keep it real.
What does me happen to be from Patterson? Got to do anything. So you want me to claim Scotch Plain? You want me to claim Union County?
Whenever you're calling
me,
whenever you're calling me, shoot me an email and say, "Yo, OG, I'm gonna call you at such and such a time," and I'll look. When I get the notification from the Google number, I'll pick up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I emailed you because for the correct spelling on my YouTube channel.
We're gonna take care of that tomorrow. All right. Take it. Right now, we're talking about.
Okay. That's tomorrow.
Is Drake killing hip hop? Jada Bandit, please.
Drake isn't hip hop in my opinion. He's alternate. He's not a real hip hop artist in my opinion. Because how he came out as a singer, all this, like how he started. You know what I mean? Like his first big hit that I heard was with Trey Songz. It's called Replacement Girl, and like he's partially like singing with Trey Songz. So it's like he's always been different. He's just him.
Okay.
Like ever since I seen him, yeah, he's not really hip hop. He's just an artist. Likes to do different things. He came out with a different type album. People are criticizing, but yet it's still number one. So it's like, what are y'all talking about? He's still here. Gotcha. I still listening to it.
Well, people are concerned. Irv Gotti, Joe Budden, Vince Staples. People are concerned. That's the talk. This is your generation. I'm just asking. You're saying he's not hip hop, so that's it for you, yes?
Yeah, he's not hip hop at all. He's not like the Locks. He's not the type of hip hop that I know, that I grew up. Gotcha. He's not NWA status. He's not Spice One. He's not Biggie Smalls. Like, who is this guy? He's just a cornball that popped off doing music. Like, it is what it is. And cornballs is the wave now. And then Kanye West is trash too, but people still listen to him. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? He's not a real artist too. He's a producer.
Point. Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
All right, Jade, listen, man. Your new banner will be up tomorrow. Good to talk to you. And keep me posted before Friday, all right?
Good to talk to you, sir.
My nigga, salute. Okay. Jada Bandit tapping in. Nigga from Walmart. Nigga, I don't know why you were mad at me I was just telling the truth with you just sitting there lying to Mammy. I had to save her from the devil himself. What are you talking about? Walmart? What are you talking about? Walmart, Mammy. Prince, I got your donation. Now, which Prince are you? I know like 5 niggas named Prince. Which one are you, sir? Oh, all right, thank you for your donation. He just says, just tap in OG. Okay, sit tight. Guys, on the screen, www.eventmoon.com, one of my sponsors. He should be in the live chat. I think I saw him earlier. Is Event Moon in the live chat? I see my nigga Zach Lee, Joe Pilot, Captain Planet. Is Event... Okay, there he is. Event Moon is promoting his link. Folks, let me say, if you are a new sponsor to the show, please make sure that you're in contact with Amy so that we can get you a wrench so that you can promote your links in the live chat, okay? And where's Devious J's information? Devious J, do you want to call in? Keep me posted. If not, I'm promoting you right now, right? Okay, someone will respond to you later on or tomorrow. Thank you. I'm not going to say your name, but with regards to some advertising, Facebook and housing ads. Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hi, Venus. Venus, I don't really fuck with Facebook, but thank you for your email. I'll check that out tomorrow. I'm on the Henny flow right now. Hey, speaking of the Henny flow, hold on a second. My nigga Academics. DJ Academics. I am really holding him down on his, I don't want to say attack, but he went at Mark Lamont Hill. And I so agree with Ack. But I don't know what Mark Lamont Hill said. Troll babies, does anybody have a link? Mark Lamont Hill said some hoe-ass shit about me one time. And I got at him on Twitter. Now, I didn't go, off the rails like Academics did, but I'm going to just take Ack's side. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Academics spaz. Talking about, yo, I'll spit in your face when I see you. The hate is strong within Academics. What did he say? I need to know. Okay, Mark Lamont Hill snapped off on... Send me the link. Send me the link. Please. Where's my email address? Send me the link. What did Mark Lamont Hill say to King Academics? Actually, I'll spit in your face. Let's shoot the fade. Yada, yada. I said, let's go, Ack. Let's go, big nigga. Asa, I got your donation. The nigga at Walmart that you said were an atheist. Okay, what nigga at Walmart? Are you from tonight's show or recently? You're talking about the little zesty white boy? I haven't seen him in weeks. I started going to a different Walmart because he was just doing too much. But thank you for your donation, Asa. Okay. Hold on a second. Area code 704, late night. Are you there? 704. Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, I'm here. My fault, Star.
Hey, who's this?
I wanted to speak on the Drake thing.
Okay. Who are you, sir? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from North Carolina.
Okay, I don't know you, sir. Okay. You want to speak on Drake?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Drake killing hip-hop, and how old are you?
I am 26, and honestly, I'm going to keep it real. I thought Drake's album, is Drake killing hip-hop? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Reason why I say it is because Drake is he's almost like not a pioneer, but like a a mascot for hip hop, almost. Like he's like.
Did I just speak to you 10 minutes ago? Your voice sounds familiar.
No, you wasn't.
Okay, all right. Go ahead. You were saying. Go ahead.
I listened to his new album. When it first came out, because I didn't get any promotion. I didn't hear any promotion about it. So when it first came out, I was a little surprised. I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and put Drake on. Like you usually get a good vibe from him. You know what I'm saying? Like when he got his nice, what's that dubstep kind of sound, and all of that. I'm not gonna try to hate on Drake.
Are you a rapper yourself, sir? Area code looks familiar.
No, I'm not.
You sure? Okay.
No. I used to want to be a rapper, but I ain't no rapper.
Have you and I spoke before? Your cadence sounds familiar. Have we spoke before?
Yeah, we spoke before in the past, but you probably don't remember.
Okay.
You don't remember. It's all good. I'm nobody. I'm just an old man in the alley.
You said you're 26. Now, respectfully, I'm not trying to clown you. Are you the guy who I spoke to? You're into girls and guys? Is that you?
No, hell no.
Okay,
all right.
Okay. Go ahead. You were saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, so, I put the album on. I said, you know what? I'm going to listen to this. I'm going to vibe out, you know what I'm saying, and do some stuff around the house. I put the album on and fell asleep, sorry. I ain't gonna lie. I put the album on and fell asleep. Now they kept saying that it was supposed to be a something different. Academics was just, behind them, like rooting them on, like. God.
Sir, you're a hater. Keep it real. Drake's album is fire. Drake's album is fire.
The album.
You retired from rap. Come on. Let's talk.
Yeah. I retired from rap.
You retired. You took a good look within, and you said, "My bars are trash. I'm out of here."
No, they actually was good. Like for real. I think I'm hot. Like really, really hot, right? But it's all good. Everybody think they hot, right?
If Drake called you right now and said, "Yo, I want to get you on a track. I want you to spit a hot 16, and I'm gonna rub your inner thigh." Not saying Drake is on that type of time, but I'm just saying I want you to spit a hot 16 and I want to rub your inner thigh. Would you be with it?
Of course not. Like my boy asked me the same question earlier. He's like, "Yo,
let's get that nigga out here. He's straight capping." Troll Babies, didn't I speak to him before? That's that nigga who said he's into Badussy. Let me take a sip of this Henny. We on that Henny float tonight, huh? I didn't say Drake wanted to do nothing, Oh, no gay tip. Well, maybe that's a little gay rubbing your inner thigh. But you just sort of rub your inner thigh, I'm going to blow down some wet, puff this L, you spit a hot 16. Would you do it? Hang on a second. Oh, shit. We got ourselves a show tonight. Big Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg. Good evening. Elvis.
Big Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg. I am here, Star.
How are you, man? What's cracking?
Oh, Star, I'm good, man. It's been a while. You had a great vacay. I watched all the episodes. They were good.
Thank you, man.
You dropping jewels, man. That was good stuff.
I've got more footage coming, man, because I really put boots to the ground, and I'm working on a small documentary, and I'm heading back out right after Labor Day for a even longer road trip. But thank you for watching those clips. Thank you.
Yeah. They were really good, especially that early morning thing.
Thank you.
It was a good thing. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I wanted to talk about the topic, of course.
Please.
Okay. I would say no. Drake is not ruining hip hop in any way, shape, or form. This is not a hip hop album, even though it is hip hop.
Okay.
Like you taught us many years ago that hip hop is a genre, not a culture.
Right.
And PM Dawn. You remember when PM Dawn came out? You know, you could.
I loved PM Dawn.
Hip-hop.
Oh, that was my group, man.
Yeah. Silhouette. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
So these guys in PM Dawn was singing a lot of this.
Right.
This notion that Drake could single-handedly destroy anything that's so big right now is just foolish. And I would call Drake's album a house album. This was house music to me.
I'm not mad at that. Mad at that.
Yeah, like I especially like the song Massive. Massive was pretty good. It was like 2 or 3 standouts for me.
Yeah. I'm going to pull up the
I would say
I'm going to pull up the tracks while you're talking. Go ahead.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do the same as well because I have to tell you that I thought that it was such a great up-tempo. Most people right now, they're putting out all this depressing music, but yet he put out 14 tracks, and only one of them, the one with 21 Savage, was the only one that was not up-tempo.
Yep.
And I especially liked, I'm looking at the Ties That Binds.
I'm going
that
there.
was so good.
I'm going there right now. I really liked well, of course, Falling Back was a good track. Overdrive, Downhill, Liability. He had some really just good tracks that everything connected. It was a nice vibe, and it was nice to hear something other than I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna F this bitch. You know, talking about the jewelry in the cars. It was a nice little break. It was a nice break. Go ahead.
Right. It was such a great break. It made me want to go out dancing. It made me want to go party.
Okay.
It made me want to, like, go to a club kind of a thing and just, like, sweat a little bit. Not that it would take me much at this weight class I'm in, but, you know, that's for the troll babies. You know, I got to give them something.
Right.
But let me just say this.
Go ahead.
This to me, I envision the producer in this, who's producing this album, like Drake basically tells this story of a groupie or a woman that he knows. And they decided to take that one story and create 10 tracks out of this one particular situation. That's how it felt to me. It felt like this is a story that's about a person, and they broke it down into 11 different songs, and there's key words in each one of these songs that will unlock this, like, kind of a message, which to me, the message is saying something like, no matter how hard you try, no matter how great you still are the same. And that goes for him and everyone around him. Something to that degree. I would have broke it down like that.
Okay. Yeah, man. I don't think he's killing hip hop, but if people are overly concerned, I think that's a good thing. Sometimes you need a shift to motivate people to step their game up. Sometimes you need a shift. I mean, listen, Future, I never talk about Future, but Future is one of my top 10 favorite artists right now. He has been for the last 5 years. You know, I mean, I like his flow, his vibe, even though he talks all that crazy shit in interviews about tricking on bitches. I can't co-sign that, but I think what Drake has done will put people up on their A game. Go ahead and finish up.
Right. I love that because now it's like he's probably so happy that Joe Budden was going in like that and all these other people, because these conversations need to happen, especially like when Nas said hip hop was dead. That was a crazy conversation. Yeah. And every barbershop and every hairstyle place, everywhere you went, the conversation was had.
Right.
And it's happening again. And that's what's great about this genre we call hip hop, and like others like to call culture.
Yeah. Elvis, I gotta run, man. I got some type of issue going on with my audio. Let me fix this, man. Good to talk to you.
Respect.
Thank you. Okay. Was that his phone? Now I don't hear it. I heard some noise that kept like beeping, beeping. What the fuck? Maybe that was his phone. Okay, guys, in my community section, I've got something special for you for a limited time, okay? It's okay to say reparations. Have you seen the t-shirts, the hoodies? There's different colors. A limited time in celebration of Pride Month. Troll babies, are you up to speed? Did you see the community section, you know? They are jacking everything from the black struggle, so now I'm jacking. It's okay to say gay. I'm just flipping it around. It's okay to say reparations. Now, I did a couple of searches to see if anybody else was using that particular slogan. I did not find it. So I'm running with it, okay? I'm running with it. Before I go back to the phone lines, guys, on the screen, www.songsthatwork.info. That's one of my sponsors. They can help you with music, sync licensing, investing, selling beats, sound packs, and vocal packs, selling merch, music NFTs, and vinyl, joining networking organizations like the Recording Academy and Songwriters Hall of Fame, among others. Please tell them I sent you, okay? If you are an artist, an upcoming manager, or producer, okay? Songsthatwork.info. Please tell them I sent you. And Robert, I got your donation. Irv got looked rough in that clip. You can tell the lifestyle caught up with him, and he waited too long to get his teeth done. They don't look right. Irv's a great guy. I will say that. I forget how old he is. He's younger than me, much younger than me. We actually had a meeting maybe 4 or 5 months ago here in Atlanta. Might be working on something, that's all I'll say. But he's always been a respectful businessman, you know? Back in the days when I was, doing radio, terrestrial radio, he and his brother, I really fuck with his brother heavy too, Chris Gotti. They took me to lunch. I've told you this before. Good businessmen. So if Irv thinks that, Drake is killing hip-hop, I mean, that's his opinion. I don't see it like that, but I think it's motivating people nonetheless, okay? Check-in report. Okay, got your email. Hold on a second. Let me just... And guys, make sure you check out the check-in report on YouTube. Okay, he says, okay, thank you for the receipt, check-in report. Oh, whoa! Mark Lamont Hill says academics is trash for a million's reasons. Always has been. I don't understand why anybody is cool with him or supports. Oh, no. Oh, no. Check-in report. Thank you so much. Let me make sure I promote that man's YouTube channel. Hold on a second. Why would Mark Lamont Hill just come out of left field like that? Did academics say something first? Why would he think he could just, beat up on academics like that? Guys, in my live chat right now is the link to the check-in report. Please subscribe to that man's channel. He puts up great content and always keeps me up to speed when he has time, okay? Why would Mark Lamont Hill just say something like that about a younger person? Isn't he a professor at Temple University? Is there a beef? Academics clapped back and said, I'll spit in your face. And then he started talking about his family. I'm not going to repeat that. But wow, let me just say copy. Shit. What the hell? Okay. Asa, got your donation. Thank you so much. Daniel. This bitch at work hates my guts. Why? I'm new also. Okay. Okay. That Italian bitches. She's out of here. Oh my God. I've known that bitch since the 8th grade. She was with the shits. And she jumped a couple of black girls in Westfield and Piscataway. She was a racist white bitch. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But, we got together on some money, Not that I give a goddamn about somebody being racist, She's out of here. Molly got your donation. Drake did a Jersey Club song. Jersey up 30 points. Shush. Maybe that's why I fuck with the album so heavy. It's like, some club shit. Okay, hang on. They're in the live chat saying, someone asked Mark Lamont Hill about academics. Okay, something to do with academics comments from years ago, and then Mark Lamont Hill just came out of his face and said that? Damn. Wow. Okay, academics didn't start this one. Okay. Uh-oh, on the block with Jen. Okay, Jen, are you pulling up? Where's Jen? Let me see if I can find Jen. I got 5 windows. Let me see. I don't know your number offhand. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can. Oh, shit. Okay, let me write this down. Jen says she's pulling up on niggas. All right, Jen, I'm going to look out for you. Thank you for your donation. And my nigga Robert says, Star, you never thought about going to law school? When you were younger, you seemed to have a genuine interest and natural gift for these types of things. Sir, I went to Hunter College for 1 semester, but the coke got the best of me. I wasn't college material, my nigga. That was back in early 83, because I was supposed to graduate class of 82. And my father and my mother said, hey, you got to go to college. You just can't move to New York and be a rock and roller. So I entered Hunter College for a semester. And they kept, the administration office said, yeah, we need your, what do you call that stuff? Transcripts. And I didn't graduate high school, so I couldn't get the transcripts. So I said, fuck it. But thank you, man. Thank you. I've learned a lot of stuff about legal stuff by way of trial and error. Okay? But thank you. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. On the block with Jen. Pulling up on niggas. Jen was cracking.
Hey.
How you feel? Good to hear from you.
What's up?
Where you been?
I'm good. I'm really, really good.
Good.
I wanted to talk about this Drake thing.
Okay. The new album. Have you heard it?
All right.
Have you heard it?
I heard a little bit. I'm not done.
Okay.
I heard a little bit. It's a house album to me. So Homeboy was right. It's like, it reminds me of, it's a house joint. It's a fun joint.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's a little club situation. But as far as, Drake killing hip hop, to me is laughable. He's keeping hip hop alive. Like we're in the era of Nas X is hip hop now.
Okay.
So if Nas X didn't kill hip hop, Drake isn't gonna kill hip hop. But I feel like, whenever there's a rapper or artist, I don't care who it is, that a lot of women want to smash, men try to diminish him, like he ain't hip hop, he's alternative.
Right.
What are people talking about? He's alternative. Like, dudes have been singing in hip-hop since Slick Rick, since L. Cool J. Well, I don't know what Irv Gotti's talking about because Ja Rule is singing on his hooks. Future's singing on his hook. So now all of a sudden they trying to make Drake an R&B artist. No, it's the same thing as when Snoop did a gospel album, when Snoop did a reggae album. It's just that Drake is versatile, but they don't give Drake the pass because a lot of women want to smash him. That's all it is. But he's hip-hop. He's true blue hip-hop. They just hate on him and call him alternative and corny because he's not talking about blowing heads off every other album.
Right.
So if you're not, if you're not Two Live Crew or Onyx, you can't be hip-hop, which is BS. He's hip-hop. He's just, he has a variety of things just like Snoop did. I mean, Snoop dropped a corny gospel album.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody taking his hip-hop pass.
Yeah.
No
Snoop went from Todd to Snoop Lion, Snoop the Pimp.
Yep.
He's bouncing around, but good point. I like it, but maybe that's because I'm an older guy. I get kind of tired of the just the mundane, contrived. I'm this, I'm that, yada yada yada. But how many songs have you heard thus far?
I heard 2, like the ones that are playing right now on the radio. I haven't gotten into the album.
Okay.
I haven't heard the album yet because I'm not the biggest Drake fan. I honestly like his harder stuff.
Okay.
I'm not really a fan of like the all the love, all the love letters and stuff. Not anymore.
Okay.
But he has some hard joints too. Like he sounds as hard as everybody else when they sound hard. Ain't them, them other cats aren't running the streets either. You know what I mean? When Future is talking about this nonsense and it's all the same thing, but it's just that a lot of women, like Drake. But if you think about it, it's reminiscent of when LL Cool J did, whatchamacallit, it was that song he did, I Need Love, and then Kumo D was going at him trying to call him soft. So it's the same thing. When
Jen, you're showing your age. You're showing your age. You took it back to I Need Love.
Liz, I'm not ashamed of my age. You seen what I look like? I am not mad.
Okay. So, yeah, I would be interested.
So they hating, that's all.
Yeah, I would be interested in hearing your opinion after you check out the entire album. Do you know that song Passion Fruit by Drake? I love
Yes,
that.
I do. I
love that
I like
song.
that song.
The album is like it branches off from Passion Fruit. And I guess that's why I dig it so much. But go ahead, you were saying, go ahead.
No, it's Passion Fruit is dope. Like I like all kinds of hip hop, from drill to trap to the love stuff to the house stuff. But hip hop is hip hop. You can't just say hip hop is dudes talking about blowing other dudes' heads off. It's asinine to diminish hip hop to that.
Yeah.
But these cats, unless they hear that, it's like it's not hip hop. But then I call cats because y'all listening to Snoop. You know what I mean? Talking about Jesus and them and calling himself a reggae artist, and even 50 Cent, 21 Questions. 50 Cent's damn near R&B artist on 21 Questions.
Right.
So, but then he goes to Get Rich or Die Trying. So people are real selective with what's hip-hop and not hip-hop. Drake is hip-hop. He's keeping hip-hop alive. They're talking about him. You know what I mean? So that, to me, is keeping him alive. We can't just talk about who Nas X is kissing on stage.
Well, I saw you spitting some Doja Cat bars.
Some what?
I saw you spitting some Doja Cat bars on your channel.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I love Doja. I love Doja Cat. I do. I'm like, just stop hating on Drake. Stop Drake.
No. I like Drake. It's my guy.
Yeah. Oh. Nah, I'm just, some cats calling in like, oh, he alternative. How is he alternative? He did 5 a.m. He did Energy. Like, how is he alternative? He's alternative because a lot of women want to smash the cat, and that's really all it is.
Okay.
This Bill Cosby thing though, get him for every penny. He got it.
I was just about to ask you, what are your thoughts? Bill Cosby found liable today, Santa Monica court, $500,000 from 1975. Sexually assaulting a minor. What are your thoughts?
Right. I say get him and everybody else for every damn dime. He got it. He'll be all right. Camille don't need all that money. Yeah. He's close to death. She's close to death. Get him for every damn dime. I'm surprised whenever I see his name on a scroll down my social media. I'm always thinking it's like Bill Cosby dead, but he hasn't died yet. I'm shocked. Boy, he's a tough
Whoa.
He is a tough man. Whoa, he is like outliving everybody. Dude is like leather. He is like leather.
Yeah.
But get him for every damn dime. And, it's so silly to me when women, the chick that called in earlier, why after 30 years? If you were sexual assaulted, ma'am, universe forbid, there's no time that could pass. There's no time that could pass where you're gonna be over it. So it's stupid to me. But in our community, and the people of color, however you want to say it, Black, Latin, whatever, very apologetic about sexual assault. And if that person who sexually assaulted somebody has a hit song or a hit show, they give them passes.
Right.
They give him passes.
Yeah.
It's like, no, he made me laugh. He made me laugh one time, so he can't possibly be guilty. Let him keep his money. No, get him for every damn dime, even from prison. Get him for every damn dime. Camille don't need all that money. Get him for every damn dime.
Okay.
Get him for every damn dime. You know, Holly, weird, like they've been doing this to women for decades and getting away with it.
Yeah. Are you a feminist? I never asked you that.
No.
No?
No, I don't think I qualify.
Okay.
Because a perfect world for me is, barefoot, pregnant in the kitchen and my man working and me not doing a damn thing. So I don't think I qualify as a feminist. I don't think I qualify.
Can I ask you a question? I don't mean to get too personal. Have you ever been married?
Go ahead.
Have you ever been married?
I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Almost a little past a decade. Yeah, but he didn't deserve none of that. Like I was going in my purse too much and coming out my pocket, and then you mix that with I'm a homemaker, a happy homemaker, so you can't do that with a bum. Like you can't be a homemaker with a bum. Like you got to pick.
Okay, don't say his name. I don't want to get sued. Now hang on, Jen. With all due respect.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican, Cuban, Colombian, African American, Caribbean. Can we ask?
Black.
Black man.
He was black.
Okay.
Yeah. He was stereotypically black. He had everything that was wrong with him.
Okay.
Yep, he wasn't corporate black. He was stereotypically black. Just a bum, you know what I mean? I had to go into my purse. Much too much. And
this is alleged. I don't know if this man was a bum. I don't know that. I'm not co-signing what she said. I'm not saying that.
He was definitely a bum.
Okay, so you guys were married a decade or more, and how long have you been divorced, or are you separated?
Oh my God, no. Legally divorced, happily divorced. Probably 7 years now, 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah, it's old. But you just can't be. These dudes out here, they want you to be Holly homemaker, and then they want you to go on your purse. You can't have both. Period.
With all due respect,
I'm listening.
was he a pimp? Did he drain you and wear your heels down and take your best years from you? Thus the reason why you're calling him a bum, respectfully.
No, he didn't take my best years from me because my best years are now.
Okay.
My best years are now. He took my years when I was like, what am I going to do career-wise? I was still trying to figure life out back then.
Right.
I'm solid now. So,
okay.
No, not at all. Did not take my best years from me.
Okay. All right.
No,
Tell us
sir.
what's going on your channel before you go. Any new content? What's going on with you on the block with Jen?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm back. I haven't been on for a while, but tomorrow I'm back on, and I'm doing Passport Bros, or Black Men, the New Christopher Columbus.
Explain that.
Well, there's a whole demographic of black men that are going overseas to get women, and they're paying $20 and $40 for girlfriend experiences. So I'm going to talk about, are they the new Christopher Columbus? Because they're basically going to those countries and pillaging, the women and the young women, to get sex because they feel like the women in other countries are more agreeable than black women here. So they're calling themselves Passport Bros. So tomorrow I'm going to explore that.
Okay.
And I'm going to explore why they go out there and do it. And I'm going to also explore the women that are, servicing these men for $20, $40 and things like that.
I may need you before the week is out. I have a a storyline in my mind.
Okay.
Are Hispanic or are Latin trannies taking black men from black women? Let me say that again. Are Latin trannies taking black men from black women? There's a whole goddamn genre of Latin trannies, and somebody tried to catch me lacking the other day via email. So, some nigga with long flowing goddamn hair, some Latin nigga, and I just responded and I said, "Sir, who are you trying to contact, sir?"
Was he trying to take you?
I'm not interested, but I'm just saying that may be a world that we need to explore by way of a topic. Are Latin trannies taking black men from black women? Let's discuss that behind the scenes, okay?
Damn.
Okay. See if you help me out with that topic.
I'll definitely look into it because I know a lot of them in Washington Heights are taking Dominican men from Dominican women. I did a story on that.
Okay.
So I'm sure they're branching out. But it's happening. It's happening.
Somebody's buying the Badussi. The Badussi is in demand. We need to discuss this, all right? But listen, thank you for checking in. Have a great evening, all right?
Thank you. All right, so
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
Take care. Behind On the Block with Jen. She's lit on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Jen's page. Let me get her banner ready for the end of the show. Hold on a second, guys. I've got some new sponsors, and let me just say again, folks, I'm waiting on the homie's book, Troy Reed. I ordered a copy via Amazon, and when I get it, I'm going to put it in my showrunner. I'm looking forward to it. And I have another sponsor who's sending me her book. Okay, I got Jen's banner ready. Okay, did I spend a little time with my sponsor, www.creditwizpro.com? Hold on. Folks, if you have any type of credit issues, go to www.creditwizpro.com. Please tell them Star sent you. In order to get a discount, you have to say Star sent me, okay? They can help you with late payments, judgments, child support, bankruptcies, student loans, liens, charge-offs, and other things, okay? You can get approved for a mortgage, get approved for your dream car, get approved for credit cards. I was actually interacting with the homie earlier today because I had a question somebody asked me yesterday about a charge-off and a... Hold on a second, let me write this. I wrote it down. A bank validation. A bank validation. And he helped me with the answer because, again, somebody asked me. I wasn't sure. But creditwizpro.com, okay? Check him out. Tell him I sent you. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Oh, and I gotta promote my homie. It's your boy. Follow your boy reactions on YouTube, okay? Okay, area code 914. Good evening, late night show. Is Drake killing hip hop? Area code 914. 914. Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening.
Oh, it's me.
Me
This
who?
is Big Nigga 22.
Sir, I can't hear you and I don't know you. Can you come closer to the phone, please? Who are you?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Can you hear me now,
I
sir?
can hear you, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. Inshallah. Hotep. Free the land. Yes, sir.
I sent in a donation. I asked if I could sing a song.
You want to sing a song?
Yeah.
Go ahead and sing the song, sir. Sing your song.
This is a classic. This is one you're going to like. All right.
Sir, can you get to it? Okay, he hung up. He just wanted to hear my voice and fondle himself. It's okay, Sparky. I'm that nigga for real, for real. Okay, I didn't hang up on you. He wanted to hear my voice and touch himself before he goes to sleep tonight. I have that effect on some of these goofy niggas. Hey, Gem Star. Star, why is Jen always speaking on black people's business? The only thing she's qualified to speak on is how to slow cook. Is how to slow cook a pot of rice and beans. Gem Star with the wheel kick. Thank you, Gem Star. I enjoy speaking to Jen. You know, we vibe. We can talk that New York fly shit, that Puerto Rican shit. And she's got a great channel. Make sure you subscribe to On the Block with Jen. Gorilla Zoe tapping in. Jen's ex-husband left her for a third world whore, and now she feel a type of way after getting pimped out. What? Buy a dog and die alone. Oh, shit. Okay. Big Nigga 22, Star, can I sing a song? Yeah, why'd you hang up? Big Nigga 22, call back, man. I didn't hang up on you. You sent in Skrilla. Big Nigga 22, call back, man. Hold on a second, guys. We're doing a late night show tonight on that rah-rah shit. Frankie G tapping in. Bill Cosby is a true American hero, just like O.J. Simpson. P.S. Word is Zach Bussy Lee is giving Spanish fly to niggas wearing wigs. Stay up, Star. Okay, we're going there tonight. Follow your boy Reactions on YouTube. Hold on a second. Oh, I've got to promote the homies as well, man. PoorLegacy.com. Great music. Good businessmen. Sometimes they reach out to me to say, hey, big nigga, you're good. We're just showing you some respect. I really appreciate them. On the screen, here you go. Let me make sure the audio is right. Okay. www.poorlegacy.com. Please go there and tell them I sent you as well, okay? Who's been on hold for a while? Area code 678, late night. 678.
Good evening, my brother. How you doing? This is Mike. I'm calling in from the ATL, Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, sir, if you call me brother again, I'm going to hang up on you. Please don't do it.
Well, just said brother, okay.
No, sir. No, sir.
Thank you,
no,
well,
sir.
We are all
I'm offended, sir.
But I'll take that back.
Yeah, I'm offended by a black person calling me a brother. Okay?
Okay, well, we all God's children, right? We got to be.
Let's get him the fuck out of here. Please don't play with me tonight, nigga. I'm on that Henny flow. I'm an atheist. I got a Sicilian bitch that kicked the bucket earlier. Life is good, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. Get to bang on these niggas like it's 2015. Don't play with me. Fuck wrong with you. $301, good evening. Henny Flow, 301. Yes, no, maybe. 301, if you're scared, go to church.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, man? Hey,
How are you?
stop.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, that shit about Bill Cosby, some bullshit, man. Leave that man alone. These women
Man, fuck Bill Cosby. He's an old freak. And what? And what?
Nah, he ain't no old freak, man. Nah, fuck that. Hey, you went to the Playboy Mansion. What the fuck you think gonna happen?
Sir, I do the cursing on this show. Don't say the F-bomb again or you're out of here. Respect my algorithm,
Oh,
sir.
I apologize.
Yeah.
What do you think is gonna happen if you go to the Playboy Mansion? Come on, man. Let's keep it real. You went to the Playboy Mansion. What happens at the Playboy Mansion?
Okay. All right. I'm on the Henny flow. I'm calling here caping for old ass Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was on that bullshit back in the 70s. Probably up in the Playboy Mansion telling the little white girls, hey, you know me, I'm from I Spy. Yeah, I Spy. It was an old show. Hey, Ford, how are you, man? Thank you for tapping in. Okay, got your donation. Renita, hey, baby, she says. Star, you want to screw Mammy, LOL. No, I want to pimp Mammy, if anything. I don't want to screw Mammy. See, Mammy thinks most men want to screw her. That's the problem with Mammy. She thinks she's in demand. You know? That's where we have the conflict. Whether she's on the register, whether she's, walking around whatever type of store, She's got the little phone and she's there to assist you. Or maybe she's at the, what do you call it, at Walmart when you're coming out. Oh, remember the mammy who said to me one time, she said, what you got in the bag? I'm nosy. Nobody wants to smash her. I'm just up to speed on the bullshit. But thank you so much, Renita. Thank you, darling. Daniel, that bum was breaking her back, I bet. Oh, okay, you talking about Jen. I got Jen's banner coming up. You guys make sure you go to Jen's YouTube channel. She says she's going live tomorrow, okay? Blade. Always ratting on Star. Blade says, you might not be in the clear yet, Star. Did that Sicilian bitch have any siblings? Those Sicilians take blood feuds seriously. I ain't worried about that. She was a problem. She was a problem. She was a problem, but she's gone. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah, Father, in the name of the blood. Bitches out of here. TD, I got your donation. Enjoy your consistent content. Thank you, sir. Thank you, yeah. Hey, Diane. I'm not going to see your last name. I got your donation. Thank you so much, Diane. I appreciate you. And, okay, Blade snitching again. Star's business partners looking to pull America into another unnecessary war. Okay. Blade, I get your emails. You know this. Hold on a second, guys. Blade is talking about, let me go to my community section so I don't say the wrong thing. He knows this already. I put up a post in my community section, but Blade is up to speed on anything with regards to the small hats. Is Israel preparing to attack Iran? That's in my community section. Will Israel attack Iran? However you want to phrase it. Okay, thank you, Blade. Okay. Hey, We Love Hip Hop. Where are you? Are you calling in? We Love Hip Hop. That's the homie right there. Hold on a second. 416. Where are you? 416? We Love Hip Hop, repping Canada. Good evening.
What's good, Star?
Hey, man, how are you?
What's good, Star?
Go ahead and talk whilst I'm looking for your showrunner, man. Good to hear from you. What's cracking?
Man, it's your boy Friday from We Love Hip Hop over here in Toronto.
Right.
I'm just tapping in. I've been keeping up with you the whole time. I haven't called in a while because you've been super busy over here. But
good for you.
Welcome back. Been keeping up with the vacation.
Thank you.
Happy to have you back here on the air.
Thank you. What's cracking?
I want to get into that Drake topic.
Please, is Drake killing hip hop? What say you?
I think it's the opposite. And mind you, I'm going to be biased coming from a Toronto perspective.
Right.
But Drake has literally pushed hip hop forward. For one, he put Toronto on the map when it comes to the hip hop stuff.
Right.
Like he really, really put Toronto. solidified Toronto on the map. And then he makes other rappers try new things, right? So now that he's dropped this EDM dance album, I can see as new music comes out, people are going to start leaning to that style.
Okay.
And it's something that's been going on in hip hop forever.
Yeah. I agree.
Right? Like the Jungle Brothers have Girl I House You from back in '89.
Wow.
Queen Latifah had every hip hop album back in the late '80s, early '90s had to have one quintessential house song on it.
Good point.
Right. So it's not something that we haven't done before.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I want to see if I can.
Also, I wanted to.
Hold on one second. I want to get your banner on the screen whilst we're talking. Give me a second. I'm doing so much here tonight, man. I'm on that Henny flow, and I want to ask you about academics because you always keep me up to speed on that. Okay, stay with me. Let me know if everything on the screen, if you can see the screen, is still the same with your banner. Pow. Okay, let me turn the audio up. Give it a second. Is that banner still good? WeLoveHipHop.ca. Is that you?
I'm just waiting for the pop on the screen on the delay.
Okay. Should be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one thing that's changed. The last show that's on that list, Zaylink, I fired that chick. That show was boring.
Okay. Don't say her name. Don't take any shots. Can you get me?
I ain't gonna say her name.
Can you get me a new
banner? I'm not trying to have anybody try to come at us.
All right. Do you want to get me a new banner?
I'll get that to you
tomorrow. Give me a new banner. Okay. All right. Go ahead, man. Take your time. I agree with you. I think Drake has made people step up their game. Go ahead.
Yeah, because in the end of the day, he's always gonna outsell everybody else every time he drops. He's already earned. He's earned that with the audience, that at least 200,000 plus people are always going to check to see what he's going to do. Right. So he can make a few mistakes if this is what some people want to call it, and then still come back with something else, and another 200,000 people will check for it again.
Right. I agree.
To jump to the academics, the academic subject.
Yeah, man. What the?
I don't know if you're up to speed because you've been on vacation, but he's been going through a smear campaign.
Really? How so?
Now that tape that came out, the recording that came out with him talking about the underage and all that type of stuff, that was out for about a year.
Yeah,
released via
that was old.
Arch enemy's college kid.
Yeah, that was old. Yeah.
Right,
go ahead.
But he was about to drop a bombshell, and he was talking about on his Twitch stream that he was going to go on his podcast, and he had an episode where he was really going to break down the real things that were going to happen in the Meg Thee Stallion case, and it was going to really change everybody's opinion. That episode never dropped, and as soon as he announced that, that's when the Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, all these other bigger publications started picking up that piece of content.
Yeah, now, to my knowledge, that was a very old piece of audio, and he was young when he said that. Not that I'm caping for him, but the thing with Mark Lamont Hill. So Mark Lamont Hill, an older guy, a college professor, he just came out his face and attacked academics?
Well, a lot of people only have half the story, right? I've been able to, do my little research because I'm in the media, and, a few other people will do their due diligence. But, when somebody just asks people about academics and you already have a preconceived notion of him, you're not going to do the research. So you're just going to, start giving the verbal diarrhea. He sucks. I hate him. I hate his content, blah, blah, blah. But academics, he's one.
So he drew first blood then, Mark Lamont Hill, because the check-in report on YouTube sent me a screenshot. So Mark Lamont Hill drew first blood.
Well, I don't want to cape for academics neither, but a lot of times when it comes to him,
it's not caping. Did Mark Lamont Hill talk reckless first just because somebody asked him a question? I mean, listen, people ask me questions all the time. You know what I say? I say, hey, that's not my business. I don't attack younger content creators, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? But Mark Lamont Hill said that first. If he did, then he's out of pocket. He's out of line. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I say that because most of the time, I would say 95% of the time, when it comes to academics with his rants or if he's going to be saying something crazy about somebody, they usually attack him first.
Okay.
And he's usually in defense mode. He'll take it too far, or maybe he'll go on.
I don't think that's taking it too far. If
usually in defense.
Hang on. If old ass Mark Lamont Hill said that about academics, just talking reckless, academics had every right to clap back and say, I'll spit in your fucking face. I'm taking academics' side. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then he went Jamaican on him. He said, and you know, sorry for the algorithm. He said, "Go suck your mother." I was like,
Mark Lamont Hill is a weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo, man. Fucking weirdo.
He went full Jamaican on him.
Yeah. All right. Hey, before you go, I got to ask you a question.
That's all I got, sir.
No, stay with me. I got to ask you a question. And folks, please go check out Friday right now. You're going to get me a new banner. WeLoveHipHop.ca. Kevin Gates, did he and his wife break up? Are they separated?
I think they're separated. I don't know if they actually ever got married. They might have had a nigga marriage. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they have like a legal separation, but they're not together right now. Okay. And he's been kind of talking reckless on the freestyle, saying that he would drink Beyonce's urine water.
No, he said that in an interview.
It was in the interview.
And hang on, I'm up to speed on the bullshit. He put up an IG post. Something happened in Houston and Dallas. His 2 appearances were canceled. He says he has to go back to Baton Rouge. Did Beyonce push the button on that nigga?
I don't know.
The hater misses nothing.
And I keep up with a lot of the Toronto stuff, and I've been keeping up with that. But one thing that Beyonce did push the button on. Tory Lanez was supposed to have a song on Beyonce's new album, and that got the kibosh.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Because of Meg Thee Stallion.
That's nothing. All right. Okay. Hey, man, good to talk to you. Get me that new banner, okay? Please.
Yeah. Just in closing, make sure to tap in. We drop content on our YouTube channel every day.
Nice.
2 podcasts a week on all audio platforms. Look for us under We Love Hip Hop under Google. You'll find all of our content.
And how do you spell your name? Is your name spelled different?
No, it's just Friday Ricky Dread, right? It's not just Friday because it's going to be hard to just find Friday in the search engines, right?
Friday Ricky Dread.
So once you put Friday Ricky, then the rest pops up in all my information because I'm very, very heavy on search engine optimization.
Got you. Good to talk to you, man. Take care.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Okay, all right. Yeah, folks, the haters up to speed on the bullshit. Kevin Gates put up a post on Instagram. Something happened down there in Fort Worth, or was it Dallas and Houston? The appearances were canceled. Did Beyonce put a call and say that? Or did Jigga Man put in a call and say, hey, shut that nigga down talking about drinking my wife's urine? The fuck? Hey, Lauren, I got your donation. Start hanging up on people equals pure comedy. You know, I'm not a comedian, Lorna. I thank you for your donation, but I'm almost 60. These people pushing my button. You know what I'm saying? Come on. And I'm on the roids. And I'm drinking. Please don't do me like that, you know? But thank you for your donation, darling. Shit. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. Coming up on 2 hours. I got more time. Hey, man, I'm on that Henny flow tonight. What the fuck? Guys, on the screen is the PayPal information. If you don't have Cash App, if you want to support the machine, you are appreciated, okay? Let me give you an update on my next road trip. I'm going to be looking for some property because, as I've just started saying, I'm moving out of Georgia next year. And I'm going to take that Amtrak train from Atlanta out to Seattle, Washington, sometime after Labor Day. It's going to take me through Chicago, Wisconsin, Minneapolis, North Dakota, Montana. Is there anybody that lives in North Dakota or Montana or Washington State or Idaho? I'm going through Idaho as well. It's going to be a 4-day Amtrak trip. I'm looking for some raw land. I'm not building a fucking mansion. I'm too old to do that. But I want to get one of those little tiny houses that they sell at Home Depot and put it on a goddamn lake or an ocean. When I get to Seattle, I'm going to drive down to Portland and then drive down to, hold on a second, Medford, Oregon. And then I'm going to keep on driving down to Santa Rosa, San Francisco, I want to go to Santa Cruz. There was a beautiful girl I was talking to one time at Santa Cruz. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, man. Maybe she got spooked and said, fuck that asshole. But I want to go to Santa Cruz and then back up to San Jose. So if anybody lives in Montana, as I said, Washington State, North Dakota, I may be looking for some property. I'm done with Georgia. It's been nice, but I can't see myself doing another 5 years looking at niggas in Crocs and fucking slides. Can't do it. I just can't do it. 313 Henny Flow. Is Drake killing hip hop? 313, good evening.
No, I don't think. Hi, Star.
Hey, what's cracking, baby?
I sent in the donation about Mammy.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, baby. I like that little, what's that you got on your head? Some type of stocking, scarf? What is that? You look good. You look good in it.
It was just a scarf. It was just a scarf.
In the words of El DeBarge, you wear it well.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead. Let's crack it.
So, about Drake, I don't think it's a coincidence that him and Beyonce are releasing these dance albums or, feel good music. I feel like it's all planned. It's not a coincidence.
Okay.
He's not killing hip hop. He's a moneymaker.
Right.
And so he's got carte blanche to do what he wants. I think.
And Beyonce is Illuminati. Let's not get it fucked up. Beyonce's Illuminati.
Let's not forget. Shots fired.
Bay is Illuminati.
They have carte blanche.
Oh.
I hear you talk about the algorithm. So what's going to be interesting to see is what these projects are going to spur. What are other artists going to do after this?
In my opinion, they're going to step back and watch the Pistols smoke. What can you do against Drake? Fall back.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He's a biracial Canadian. He can get away with murder. He can do what he wants.
Yeah. Drake pulled out the rabbi in his new video. Did you catch that? He pulled out the rabbi.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't catch that yet.
I've
never been a big Drake. I've never been a big.
The video with Tristan Thompson, Drake pulls out not a preacher, not a black preacher, the rabbi. Watch it again.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to catch that tonight. But I mean, it's all. I'm just wondering what's the next step for the new artist going to be, because everything is sex, drugs, and murder, and it just gets tired after a while. So I feel like the message is going to be, okay, let's dance.
Yeah.
a little bit more feel good music, you know.
I haven't heard Beyonce's. Sorry to cut you off. I haven't heard Beyonce's new single. Have you? Heard it's a dance single.
No, I haven't. That's clips, just clips.
Okay. I've never been a Beyonce.
But everything is kind of tired. It's like everything is tired. All the rappers are talking about the same thing: drugs, sex, murder. I hear you talk about the algorithm a lot, and you know the youth. Hip hop is popular music. So whatever sells, that's what's the new wave.
Right.
That's going to be the new wave.
The dominant genre. Yeah.
So if the kids love it,
it is. Yeah.
If the kids love it, that's what it's gonna be. So I want to see what Future gonna put out a dance album.
You know, that's a very good point. I mean, Drake, they've been saying since 2015, based upon my notes, Drake has been killing hip hop. I think what he's doing is making people step their game up. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm.
The last thing I listened to was the last Kendrick album, and I loved it, but everybody can't do what Kendrick does. So I like that Drake, you know, he's doing something different. He's always evolving. I'm not his biggest fan, but I like the songs that he puts out.
Okay.
So he's not killing hip-hop. Like the last caller said, he's keeping it alive. You know, he's pushing it forward.
I think so. Yeah. Are you a Beyonce fan, or are you just, you know, you respect her grizzly?
I respect her. You know, she's done with the conscious stuff, and she wants to go back to making dance music. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Okay. Well, thank you for your support, darling. You have a great evening, and I appreciate you checking in.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. Is Drake killing hip-hop? Troll babies, are the Migos still around as a group? They put out something recently. I wasn't too impressed. Hey, folks, also, in my community section, we've got some brand new It's Okay to Say Reparations t-shirts and hoodies in celebration of Pride Month. It's okay to say reparations. Are you guys up to speed, troll babies? It's okay to say reparations. Straight jacking the LGBTQ+. I'm jacking them. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I get a couple more sponsors on the showrunner before I shut this down. Here's the homie. AndreTattoos.com. Please go there. Tell that man I sent you. He does great body pieces. If anybody wants to do something like Japanese style, you know, Yakuza or like a full body piece, holler at that man. Tell him I sent you, okay? And let me make sure I get Mr. Skylar Saunders some burn as well. Skylar Saunders, a brilliant writer, an objectivist, ego-driven, on the screen right now. Check him out on Instagram, and let me get his banner ready as well. Hold on a second. Skylar, where's your banner, man? Okay, I got a few banners from him. One last call, guys. Let's go to area code 908. Good evening, 908. Bill Cosby, liable, taking coochie back in 75. You up to speed?
Hey, Star. It's Brooklyn Giggles. What's going on?
What's up, man? How you been? What's cracking with you?
I'm good, man. Let's get to the topics, man. Here's the thing that no one is really addressing. This happened back in 1975. The woman at the time was 16 years old.
Right.
The question is, who lets a 16-year-old girl into the Playboy Mansion?
White people.
That's
white people. I just answered your question. White people.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, white people, and it was the 70s. Clearly, a lot of things was happening in the 70s.
Yeah.
That the things that you did in the 70s, you can't even do them today. Clearly.
Right.
But my whole argument has been, Okay, fine. This happened. But are we really going to blame Cosby for this?
Yes.
Something that happened roughly 40 to 50 years ago?
Yes.
I beg to differ, because whoever had the balls to allow this young girl to come into a Playboy mansion, they got to take the L for that. You can't put that on Cosby. You can't put that, because it could have been anybody that could have done that to that girl. And you wait that long to file a civil case? Come on, man. Like, stop the cap. Like,
since when do you care about foundational Black Americans? Your family's
here
from,
we go.
Your family's from Nigeria. You don't even think Black people in America should get reparations. What do you care about Bill Cosby taking coochie? Huh?
Well, I have no problem talking about it, and I have no problem African Americans getting reparations. Like, you always do this, you always got to bring up, but you're Nigerian. Why do you care?
You have been exposed respectfully as saying African Americans do not deserve reparations. You said it.
I never said that. You're getting me confused with
Troll
another
babies. Brooklyn Giggles is now capping. Yes? Hold on a second. I got time. You most certainly did.
I got time too.
I remember that.
No, I said I criticized Tariq Nasheed, but I never said that you guys never deserved reparations. I never said that. I support that.
Well, King Flex reps FBA. If you're criticizing him, you're trying to take shots.
No, I criticized him because he was coming at that Nigerian dude who got killed by that white girl in Florida.
As he should. As he should.
Yeah, but that was the only time I got at him. But besides that, I have no problem.
How about we get you out of here, Brooklyn Giggles? Calling here stuttering, fumbling nigga. You can get banged on too. Folks, thank you for joining me tonight. I just had to chop this up about Bill Cosby and Drake. Hold on a second. Let me get a couple of banners ready. Wait a minute. I have to promote this this young lady. She's got some great art. Have you guys gone to the gallery yet? Please say, hey, Star sent me over here. Carinista.com, okay? Great artwork. And I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. I'm not sure what time. I might want to do an afternoon show after I go to the gym. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday? Yeah. And be safe. And if anybody wants to be a sponsor to the upcoming road trip, holler at me via email. We're going to do some really unique things because I'm going to be on that Amtrak train for 4 days. And I may take one trip before going to Seattle in mid-August, all right? We'll talk tomorrow. Take care, be safe, and thank you for your support.